So, as you know, I've come to the conclusion on this channel, that it is ran by trolls. It's interesting. A troll actually solved my problem for me. They were trying to be difficult, but ended up solving my problem for me. So, in a previous video, I was telling you how I was trying to build my new channel. And it's very important to me to build my new channel. It's a lawnmower repair channel because this one's dying. And it's dying significantly. I mean, this isn't like a slow death. It's fallen off a cliff. And I've had every troll in the world tell me exactly what's wrong with it. And they're all wrong. I've tried a million different things. And now I'm just to the point where I've just decided to give up. I don't really care. I'm going to work on the other channel. And this channel, I'm just going to keep going for the fans. And, you know, the people have been around forever and seem to enjoy our talks each day. I mean, I can't tell you how many times somebody will say, I have a cup of coffee listening to your videos. And man, I really appreciate that. I really do. So this guy said, and so in that video, I was saying how I use AI to help me title my videos. And it has been a big help. I've seen a huge jump in views since I started using AI to title videos and thumbnails. Now, I still make the videos. That's my decision. I don't ask AI, what video should I make? Now, the AI that I use is Google Gemini. I've tried them all, and I find that Gemini usually has a better track record than the others. I just find it is better, it's more accurate than the other ones. So I've stuck with it, and the reason I think is it has a better track record is it can source Google. So Google's been around for 20 years, and it has tons of information that Gemini can use. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I don't care which you use. I just find Gemini the best. So this guy says, don't trust AI to title life-altering decisions like that. Don't trust AI. Don't use it for titling. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Back the truck up here. Life-altering decisions? How is using AI a life-altering decision to title a video? That's not life-altering. Asking AI if I should leave my wife, that's kind of a life-altering decision. I'll agree with that one. But using it to title, I mean, I can use it to title if I see that, oh, that didn't work. I'll just go back to doing what I was doing. It's not a decision, it's a test. It's just an idea. Give it a try. Now, here's what's really interesting. YouTube, which again is owned by Google, has its own AI system inside YouTube. And it's specifically designed to talk to you, just like Gemini does, or Chat GPT, or any of them. It talks to you, has a conversation. You can't save those conversations. Once you close it, it's gone, but that's not important. But what I noticed is it's not very smart. It's not as good as Gemini, not even close. I would even say Chat GPT is better than YouTube. And my guess is it's because it hasn't learned as much. These AIs, they have to learn. So it hasn't learned as much as Gemini. But Gemini has been an absolute help when it comes to understanding what's going on in my channels. And like I said, YouTube just doesn't help. It doesn't help you understand. And there's apparently, according to Gemini, a lot of restrictions for the YouTube AI that Gemini doesn't have to follow. YouTube AI doesn't want the trolls to understand how the YouTube system works. So it keeps everything really vague, and it's called safety guardrails is what they use. And all AI has these safety guardrails that they don't want you talking about certain subjects or whatever. Well, in YouTube's case, the safety guardrails are they don't want to talk about possibly giving people ideas on how to bypass the system, such as maybe ad blockers or something. I don't know. I'm just using it as an example just so you kind of understand. If the AI said, well, here's how you can avoid having ads, then everybody would be going in and watching videos without ads. So YouTube doesn't work as good. Well, today I was just testing the AI in YouTube and trying to figure out, see, I would like to go in and rename some of my older videos to titles that the AI would suggest. So I went into YouTube. I was using Gemini, and today I just used one video as an example just to see how it would do. And like normal, it did not do as well. The YouTube AI just didn't do as well, because with Gemini, I told it, okay, I want a hybrid title. I want something that really hooks in the browse feed, but is really searchable in the search feed. That way, in the first 24 hours, when it's going through the browse, people will watch it. That's when it starts to pick up the algorithm starts to understand who the audience is. Well, if it's not getting watched and browsed, then AI is never going to figure it out. YouTube's never going to figure it out. So I've been working with the Gemini thread. There's the thread that I use just for YouTube. And it has really understood what I want. And it does a good job. But like I said, with YouTube, it's AI, it doesn't work as good. So what I've been doing is using, in this one case, I used YouTube AI to give me 3 suggestions, and it did. And they weren't bad. I mean, they weren't terrible. Better than what I could have done. So I modified it. I used what they said with a little bit of a modification so I could get the hook in the search. So this guy says I'm not supposed to use AI. Well, I found out something today, or yesterday I should say, I guess it was yesterday, that I had no idea. And YouTube's always changing. And so they'll make changes and they won't announce the change, but every YouTuber on the planet will notice the change and they're like, what happened? How am I supposed to work around this? I don't understand. So when you first get on YouTube, back 9 years ago, when I first got on, when you gained a subscriber, unless they removed themselves as a subscriber from your channel, it stayed. There was no other influences on the subscriber account other than the subscriber themselves. I couldn't remove them. YouTube couldn't remove them. Well, I don't know, 2 or 3 years, 4 years into it, they started doing these massive sweeps to get what they were calling bots off the platform. Now, sure, okay, what is a bot? What does it do? And I kind of had somewhat of an idea of what it... Oh, that's Girly. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to look away from the camera. Girly's over there coughing. And what's really funny is there's a bird right behind her. Like, the bird's not even scared. So I had an idea what these bots are. So what a bot is you can hire a company. And I guess some people do it. I've always been told not to do it because YouTube will penalize you for it. That you can buy subscriptions. So these bots come in and they subscribe a bunch of accounts to your channel. Well, years ago, they decided they want to get rid of those bot accounts. So they just came in and did huge sweeps. And I remember the first time they did a sweep, I lost like 50 subscribers in just one day, just gone. And I knew it was going to happen. So they told us. I was okay with that. But I haven't seen that kind of massive reduction again. I think they may have done it one other time, but since then I haven't seen it again. But this year, well, starting last January, so it's been just a year, I hit 90,000 subscribers on the nose. 90,000, 90,000. And I was pretty proud of that. I was like 10,000 away from getting my play button. And just like always, when you hit a big number like that, you start to lose a few subscribers because, the trolls come in and they think, I'm going to get you. You're never going to reach 90,000. But this time, it didn't stop. And it has just continuously sunk and sunk and sunk. And every day, I've lost subscribers. Every day. I lose anywhere from 73 to 150 subscribers every month. Guaranteed. It doesn't matter how many new people come to the channel. That is the range that I've hit every month for 12 months. It almost feels like that is a computer program running. Like Okay, I gained 5 subscribers today. We'll remove 15. Oh, you didn't gain any subscribers today. That will remove 10. So it basically takes your subscribers minus 10. So minus, 10 minus your subscribers, whatever you got for that day. And that's how many they remove. And they don't do it in one big batch. They do it on this channel specifically 2 at a time. They'll do 2 in the morning, 2 at noon, 2 at 3 o'clock. They always do it when the video releases, always. And then they'll do another 2 at midnight anyway. So it's about 10 a day, plus however many subscribers you got. It's too consistent. I mean, it's just way too consistent not to be some sort of virus, for a lack of a better term. But I've never been able to understand what it was. I've convinced myself that maybe there was a guy, a troll, who built a bot and subscribed a bunch of them to my channel and then unsubscribed them. I just, no idea. Couldn't figure out what it was. Well, I got on Gemini yesterday because it started happening in my new channel. Although it wasn't 2 and it wasn't massive, but I have noticed that it's pretty consistent. I was getting 1 subscriber and I was losing a subscriber almost instantly. And I could communicate with the new subscriber. They were talking to me. I went and asked Gemini, and it said, well, it's a bot. YouTube is removing the bot account. And so it got into a deeper conversation. And I said, well, what about my old channel? This is very standard. I mean, and the thing is you can almost see it on my new channel and old channel. They'll remove 2 accounts at the same time on my new channel, old channel, and then remove 1 account on my new channel, all at the same time. It happens instantly. And again, they said, yeah, it's removing bots. What these bots do is they go in and they pretend to be a real person. So they go in and they subscribe to hundreds of accounts to give that account legitimacy. Not only do they subscribe to your channel, these bots, they will also comment. Now, in the old days, they used to comment very nice things, but the problem is YouTube started recognizing that these nice comments were bots. So what they started doing is started leaving negative comments, really negative comments, like, don't trust AI. Now, remember, think about this. AI is using AI to make a comment saying don't use AI. It's fascinating. And so what that comment does is it gives that account legitimacy. So as soon as you release a video, it subscribes, YouTube unsubscribes to, it's a bounce all over the place. As soon as I release a video, it just like that. So, and then they leave a comment or 2 or 10, and they're all negative. Instantly, it's like within a couple minutes of the video being released, I got this comment. And most of the time, they don't even make sense. It's like, what the heck are you talking about? Although, a lot of these comments have perfect grammar, perfect spelling, which is a kind of a bad signal to me, because trolls always misspell words, always, and they have terrible grammar. Most of the time, they don't even make a sentence that makes sense. But the bots, which do make sense. So what has happened is in 2025, YouTube came out with a new algorithm to start removing these bots instead of these huge sweeps in controlled fashion, because apparently these huge sweeps gave it a lot of bad publicity, and YouTube didn't like the bad publicity. So now what they're doing is, what they did in my case was they audited my channel when I hit 90,000 subscribers. I was getting close to 100,000, which means I was going to get the button. And so they audited it and realized how many bots I have. I could have 5,000, 10,000 bot accounts subscribed to my channel, and they got to remove all those. So the channel isn't really dying as far as subscribers are concerned. I am gaining new subscribers. Now, the views, here's the problem that this really creates, is the views. While I'm getting this erasure of subscribers, the algorithm is seeing my channel as irrelevant now because I'm losing so many subscribers. So it limits the number of views. They don't want people thinking, well, this is a stupid channel, it's losing subscribers. So it is really in kind of a black hole right now, in the twilight zone. And until all these bots are gone, I will suffer on this channel. Fortunately, that won't happen to my new channel because they already scrubbed the bots. As soon as a bot comes on, they identify the bot, they get rid of it. Just the other day, I had, well, it doesn't matter how many subscribers I had. It was like, oh, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I lost 48 subscribers overnight. And I thought, wow, they hadn't done that in a long time. But I just assumed it was a scrub. And then I got those 48 subscribers back the very next night. So I asked Gemini about that, and apparently they audit accounts to make sure they're real accounts. So you could have possibly been one of those 48 people that were unsubscribed from my channel for 48 hours, and then or that 24 hours, and then they subscribed you back. So this was just kind of a revelation for me. Not that it changes anything. I can't live for years waiting for them to finally get all these bot accounts off my channel. I'm going to have to continue to move forward. So anyway, just thought you'd be interested to know. So if you'll click this up next box, take the video over to my other channel. Really appreciate it. Go check it out. So I hope I can inspire you. I don't know. Do something so you live your dreams. Thanks for watching.